What is going on, everybody? Anthony here, 60 Mafia. We are on episode 142. Saturday night, my friends. What is good, my friends? I do have a panel coming in here shortly, but I figured I'd say what's up to everybody in the chat first, man. See how everybody's doing this Saturday night, man. Let's see who we have in the chat. Stephen Lawrence, what is up, my friend? Thank you for coming through. Amir, my man, as well. What is up, man? Let's rock this joint. Pedro Lopez, what's up, my friend? Always with the profile pictures, my man. Justin McFly, what's up, dude? Positive vibes. Always, Justin, my man. Always. Lewis, what's going, my man? Mafia, love this intro film at the finest, man. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, dude. Ash Chase, what's up, my man? You know, Ash got a car. He's probably going to tell us that tonight. Congrats, though, by the way, bro. Really awesome. AJ Gruesome, my man. What is up, man? Greetings, friends. Hope all is well. Doing good, man. Doing good. Hope everybody's doing good, too. Christian Cooper, what is up, man? Thank you as well this Saturday evening. Definitely. It's already like September, like something like what the? This year's blown by. Hector, my man, 16 shape in the house. My buddy, what is up, dude? What is up, man? I need that new Terminator from Hot Toys. Yeah, dude. We're going to talk about that tonight. It's going to be awesome. Test Jess, what is up? Also, my friend, thank you for coming through. Good day, Mr. Mafia. Thank you so much. Justin O'Neill, what is up, my man? Thank you as well for coming through. Anybody I missed? Old 16, what's up, dude? Ready for the show, my friend. Glad you could be here. FBJ as well. What's up, brother, man? Man, love the intros. I appreciate it, bro. I do, my friend. Blackbird Tech, what is up, man? Glad to see you in the Discord the other day again, man, my friend. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Arlie as well. What is up? What is up, my friend? Who else do we have in here? Average Joe Collections. What is up, everyone? Rock on. Hell yeah. Striker 47, happy weekend, everyone. Glad they did a little bit of an update on Obi-Wan. Yeah. He doesn't look like Matt Damon anymore. Now we can hopefully get an apprentice. Obi-Wan from Phantom Menace. Yeah, we need a Padawan for sure. Padawan Obi-Wan. Hey, look, the year's not over yet. It's still the 25th anniversary. Fingers crossed, man. Replica Pro Collector, what is up, my friend? Thank you as well for joining us this evening. Lewis the Bits, my man. My fellow metalhead, man. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Man, Big Rib, what's up, my man? Oh, dude, I'm loving it, bro. I was going to ask you, man. The weather is finally like... It's still hot, bro. But it's not as hot. It's pretty fucking nice, dude. Blur Dad, what is up, my man? Those shelves look amazing. Thanks. I'm still moving stuff around, though. It's a never-ending process, as you guys well know. Rob Passmore, what's up, my man? Thanks for coming as well. Who else we got here? Mark Hansen, what's good, dude? What is good? And my man, Star Crash, what is up, my friend? What is good? JD, also in the house, dude. What's up, bro? What is good? She, my man. 100%, dude. Smashing that like. Appreciate it, my friend. Great shirt, by the way. You know, people make fun of me all the time. I got one even backstage right now. It's probably gonna make fun of me a little bit, but this is the OT, man. I don't give a shit. This is the real sequel trilogy. You guys can clip that. I don't care. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. What's up, JB as well, man? My man. Yeah, dude. So anyway, my man CT also in the house. Let's see if he's in here right now. I'm gonna try to pull him in, see if his connection is okay. Are we here, my friend?
How's it going, man?
It's going. Are you chopping a little bit?
Yeah,
I think you're chopping.
I think.
Let's ask everybody in the chat. Is CT chopping a little, or is it my end? I think you're chopping a little. Wow. We'll see if it clears. We'll see if it clears up. Okay. But you can hear me, right?
I can. Yeah, I can hear you fine.
All right. What's up, Commander Green? Yeah, a little choppy as hell. He's getting to the chop.
All right, let me try. Let me hop out.
Yeah, maybe something's like fucking up. I'm not too sure. I'll say what's up. I know I got a couple. Yeah, no worries. Let's try it again because maybe there's just some network connectivity there, man. Hot Toys Nightmare, what's up, my man? Hello there, dude. What's good, my friend? Bro, you keep putting up those videos on your channel, man, dude. You got some of the coolest clone collections out there, my man. Love it, dude. Your shirt, I'm reading the book now. Hell yeah, my man. Heir of the Empire is awesome. It's freaking awesome, dude. Yeah, Dylan, his audio was a little low. I tried to turn him up on my end. Let's see what happens. Maybe there was just kind of a glitch there. But Forrest, what is up, my friend? I'll say hello to a few more people coming in the chat, man. What is good, my brother? Nick's Collectibles as well. What's up, man, dude? Thanks for coming as well. Always, man. Mitchell Lawrence as well. What's up, dude? Mark P in the house as well. We got Keith also in the building. What is good, man? What is good, man? I know, right? That guy's funny, man. Rock'em on Chris is in the Discord with a green screen with my in my living room. I'm like, bro, that ain't your collection. Anyway, we'll give him a minute to see what's coming in. I think we got Lael coming in here in a little bit, probably Robert Meyer Burnett as well. I gotta double check with him, but he should be coming. He should be coming pretty soon. So, well, CT's back. Let's see how we're performing. Hello there.
Any better?
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. 12-inch Moose Stream. I must have missed you, my brother, man. I didn't see you. My apologies. What's up, my friend? Thank you for being here this evening, as always, my man. Channel member as well, dude. Yeah, if I miss anybody in the chat, my apologies, man. These things kind of go a little slick here. Like Jedi Chris, what's up, my man, as well, is here. So appreciate you guys. But yeah, it seems like you're okay. You okay?
Cool. Yeah. Yeah. I feel okay.
All right. I'm good. Good.
You look
I'm
good.
looking.
Man.
I look good, or you look good? You look
No,
good.
you look good.
Well, thanks. I'm doing what I can, man, for anyway. 12-inch, man, if you said something, I'm trying to find it specifically, but I'm not seeing the message. Perhaps you may send it again. Why am I not seeing a previous message from you? You're not fucking with me, right? Because I'm not seeing nothing there. So anyway, awesome, dude. Glad that you're here. Glad that your connection is good. While we wait for a couple of people here, Mario included, he should be on his way. Wow, what a bromance. Listen, you know it's a bromance always when you're here too. And Mario should be here. So we'll have a triple bromance. Maybe. Anyway, listen, I would be remiss if I didn't bring this up because I have been so busy off and on. I've been kind of like, spotty on streaming right now because I've been hella busy with work. But before I get into it, okay, so it's hello community of collectors. I got 3 Sideshow payment warnings. If you can help, go to GoFundMe. All right, you heard it from Moose Stream himself, my friends. But while I wait, here you go. The Scum and Villainy Hot Toys. Better late than never. I figured, we'll bring it up. My apologies, guys, because I know I was going to discuss this before. So I just briefly figured we could talk about these because I was a pretty interesting kind of out of, we didn't expect it, right? And I don't know, what did you think about this? This kind of hit you in a little sideways, didn't it?
It did. It's a complete game changer, for me. I wasn't expecting these to come in at all. And they didn't just release a couple. I mean, they released a whole line. And they teased another line behind it.
Yeah.
So Sideshow is now throwing their hat. They're back in the ring with Star Wars, and that knocked me right back into my IP. I know I've been talking that talk, but man, I gotta walk that walk.
It's hard, right? Because we do kind of, I know, well, especially you, because you're mostly Star Wars. So, and I know you grab other things, but then once something like hits, you're like, oh shit, now am I gonna, it's hard. Yeah. It's hard. It's hard.
This is Scum and Villainy. I mean, come on. This is, as you know, that's the name of one of our voice rooms in the Discord. That we hang out. Zoltar. Sorry about that.
Zoltar. I hear him. I hear him in the background. Yeah.
But as you know, that's the name of one of our rooms that we hang in the Discord all the time. So I'm absolutely back. Gotta 100%.
That's a tough one. Before I continue though, my man, the man, True Noir, I could see him back there. What is good, my man, Mr. Burnett? How are you this Saturday?
Not doing so well.
I know. Listen, I didn't tell anybody because I didn't want, I didn't think it was anybody's business, but I'm gonna full screen you, man, and I just want to see how you're doing and whether you want to decide to say something or not. It's up to you. But how are you?
Oh, our Kickstarter for True Noir ended gloriously. We asked for $30,000, up to $49,000. So thanks for to your supporters. It's going incredibly well. Way to hear it. Michael Rosenbaum is our lead actor playing Nathan Heller. But I'll tell you, I'm not going to get into the details. But I had my 𝗣𝗔𝗧𝗥𝗘𝗢𝗡 snowspeeder stolen yesterday.
Yes.
Whoa.
So I was moving stuff around, and like I have my office, and it's the only people that would know. It was in my backyard. You'd never, I was moving stuff around, boxes out in the backyard. I had the snowspeeder sitting out because I was building another shelf to put on it, and it was taken. So you would have to know what it was, but here's the thing. I don't want to accuse anybody, but there was only, other than myself and our dogs, the only person that would have known it was back there is somebody that came into our backyard, and there was only one person that did, that happened to have a trainee with them. So
they had like a train. Okay, well, dude, yeah.
And these guys are Christian ministries, and they did some work for us, and they had a trainee.
So it's got to be the fucking trainee.
I'm not accusing anybody.
You're not, but I am.
The appropriate phone calls were made, and I'm just saying that there was other things out there too that could have been taken too. That I was moving stuff around, boxes of things, and I'm just saying, they didn't even take the electricity. I had the flaps and stuff inside, and it was, it was the kind of thing where nobody would know anything about it. Like there's no reason for me to think, but I come into the office today, where I come in, and it was gone.
I'm sorry, man. I'm at a loss for words, man.
My own fault. I never thought in my own backyard that nobody ever comes into, but apparently you do. Nobody would know, but it was gone.
Yeah, Jesus. I mean,
and what's unfortunate is there was a small business that services our house, come every week, and this trainee was working with them. I'm not saying it was that person, because who knows, but I know it wasn't the other two guys. That have a business that service homes, not just my home, but many homes. So it's wild, dude. It's wild. Like, I don't know how to feel about it. Other than the fact that, how long did I wait to get that snowspeeder? How many payments did I make to 𝗣𝗧𝗥𝗘𝗢𝗡?
Yeah, that's not fucking cool, man.
Thank God my Luke Skywalker wasn't in the cockpit.
Oh, but still.
He's right over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I'm sorry, man.
Man, my snowspeeder flew away.
That's fucked up, man. So I don't think anybody out there knows, but if you guys see some random snowspeeder.
Yeah, if someone's looking to find the back flaps of a snowspeeder or any of the electricity, it's mine. And if it's from Southern California, it's mine.
Man.
So somebody's trying to buy it. But yeah, man, I'll tell you something. When what's unfortunate is the people that were running a business are really upstanding people. And they're probably doing something to help somebody out, and what that person did compromised their entire business. And compromise. Hugely. I mean, when you're doing a business where you're servicing people's homes, your integrity is important, and that means that I can't employ them anymore.
No, man.
And the thing is, it's not like there was a bunch of suspects. There's only one suspect.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
But hey, True Noir is going along great.
Well, I'm glad that's going along. I'm so sorry.
Stuff is just stuff,
man.
It's not like I don't, and it was taking up a lot of room, but I loved it.
No, it doesn't matter, bro. Motherfucker don't be stealing shit, man. That's when you go blasting people. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into that, but
anyway, hey, there's a lot more good stuff to talk about.
There is. I will say hello to Lumi though. I did see you in the chat, Lumi. Thank you for coming Saturday night here. I know I saw a couple others.
By the way, I'm with CT. How great is it Sideshow's getting back into Star Wars in a big way? I can't think of a better way than to do all the original Cantina characters.
Yes.
Where are the sisters, though?
I guess they're coming.
Where are they? I want the sisters. I want the cigarettes. I want them to have the looks going, hey, look at that kid over there.
Well, I will say, Rockamon Chris, dude, thank you, my man, for the $50 tip, dude. I appreciate that, bro. We even wrote it in the chat. Real friends don't super chat, they Venmo. Oh man, dude, thank you, dude. You didn't have to do that.
I gotta put that on my own shows.
Yeah, that was awesome. But thank you, dude. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Renz, what's up, my friend? Thank you for coming through. Everybody in the chat agrees. Yeah, this is messed up, man. So a responsible party will not come clean, bro. This is what happens. I mean, this is,
You know what I did say? I said, look, I'm not going to push it, but it is expensive enough that you have to file a police report.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And yeah, 100%.
And I said, just leave it on the driveway, no questions asked. I won't say another word. But then I have to report, and it's not like there's, I mean, what are you going to do with something like that? And the thing is that I have to report the business, which I don't want to do. And I told him that. I said, look, I don't want to do anything now. If I can get it back, I don't care.
And so you let him know, like the guy who you have employed, who has a trainee,
who, by the way, who's not even in the state. He was at a funeral today. I felt terrible. Yeah, but I told him, I said, look, man, all I want is my thing back. No questions asked. But what it does is it makes you, unsafe. And the thing, it's a long story. I don't, but I don't want to bore anybody with it. I don't mean to bum anybody out.
No, I get it. No, it's
although it is kind of funny. It is kind of funny. You can say somebody stole my snow speeder.
Yeah, but it's still like not
funny. It's not funny, but
right.
No, but the problem is it makes the entire observatory unsafe. Like now I have to be like, do I have to put my Glock in here?
Yeah. Fuck yeah. I got shit right at the fucking door and right in this drawer. I don't care.
Or put up and say, I mean, does a Smith & Wesson or the Glock come here? What I really want is a Sig Sauer. I was one. I need a reason.
Yeah. I mean, listen, you got to protect your home.
Well, it's funny because that's what it does. A snow speeder leads to. It's like I used to go to summer camp, and the woman that ran the summer camp says, "Now holding hands leads to pregnancy." Because we hook up with people at camp.
Yeah, still, listen,
home invasion leads to death.
Yeah, but it is, man. Because, dude, listen, I'm not gonna get into it with you guys out now because I don't know how people are in different laws. But here, dude, we're in the Wild West, dude. Everybody's got something, and we collect, and we have a lot of value, and we know the value. Other people may not, but somebody, you know what I mean? I just dude, nah.
Well, what if somebody just want to come in and bust up your shit? Like somebody gets mad, and the problem with that is once you've told somebody from a small a business or something and somebody gets in trouble, who's to say they won't come back with friends?
That's
I mean, you have to assume that, and it's not like you want to take that defensive pose, but you have to take that defensive pose.
You do.
And I've been working with special operators for 7 years during a crisis medicine thing, and I have people.
You have, yeah.
I have people with gun collections that dwarf the U.S. militaries. I mean, I've seen some amazing stuff, and I didn't ever want to be that guy. But you know what? Once you lose a snow speeder, who knows?
It's time to get strapped, bro. I'm telling you. That's
right.
And cameras. I mean, yeah, dude, I got cameras as well.
Yeah, cameras.
Even if you have just like a Ring doorbell, something.
Yeah,
something to be like, yo, because I've had motherfuckers steal my Amazon packages, bro. Like straight up, I got them on camera.
Yeah.
I'm like,
this was in our backyard.
Yeah, it's fucked.
and our backyard's not easy to get to. Like you have to come up a trail and a thing, and so it's like Kirk said in Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan. They knew exactly where to hit us.
No cameras, Rob.
Not in the backyard. I never thought about that. We have other cameras. Can't say your next 6-scale purchase.
Yeah, I know. Well, at any rate, I'm sorry that has happened to you, man.
Hey, but our Kickstarter. It's not the fact.
I mean, that's good news.
It's the fact that I can't get another one. Yeah, you can't get another one. You can't just call Yoast up and go, "Hey, man, can I buy another one from you?" No.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we'll see. I don't. Yeah, fuck, dude. Well,
I didn't mean
villainy.
Yeah, it's kind of neat. We're talking about scum and villainy. This is just my way to lead into this conversation about Sideshow jumping back into this 6-scale Star Wars fray.
Yeah.
I can just say that it was just destroyed during the Battle of Hoth. I had a snow speeder, but it was destroyed.
Yeah. Well, shit, man. I am sorry about that, but
Yeah,
I mean,
that Tomy Refit Enterprise is coming. So hey,
that is true. That is true. There's always, I got to look at the brighter side of things, I suppose. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of cool that they're coming back into this. It's been a while since we've seen some of them, and
I'm curious though. What's interesting is they didn't just put one figure out; they've got a whole line.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they coordinated that. That means that Hot Toys has probably no interest in these, but they've definitely stepped up their game. These look great. They put out Greedo before in 6 scale.
Yeah, and this one's all new. They were saying on their show, it's not just a re-release. They've done some new stuff, and
it's totally different.
Yeah, and then they were showing the like the Jabba's Palace stuff is the next wave. So I never talked about it, and I figured, we can briefly, kind of bring it up because I thought that was cool, man, and I did want to talk about it before. But Rockamon, my man, dude, thank you so much, dude, for the $5 super chat, man. Said I'm putting an Apple AirTag and a flap on mine tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I should have done.
Yeah, sorry,
good plan.
Man. Shit, yeah. Thank you, my man. But these are pretty cool. CT, I know you were talking a little bit earlier. This is something that you want to kind of.
Yeah, there were 2 timed exclusives with these that went by. So
wait, you mean already?
The Greedo and one.
You can still get them. You just can't get the glass of milk for Greedo.
Oh,
and
see, these 2 are waitlist open. Greedo and Nutsack Chin.
They had, dude.
Yeah, but they just they had they had an exclusive. He had the Aqualish accessories, something, and Greedo had the drink. So but still cool, still damn cool, man.
Yep,
really good.
I ordered that up. They're coming out.
Jeez, yeah. So I mean, I don't know. Go ahead, Rob. I'm sorry.
6. I would love them to put out. Didn't they release a 6 scale cantina at some point, or cantina accessories because they had the doorway? Like it was a long time ago.
Yeah, they had I think they had the cantina like table with Han and Greedo. I think. I think they actually had the bar. I know they did Yoda's hut. They did a ton of shit. I remember back in the day.
By the way, I love Blazing Asian. In my home. In my bedroom where my wife sleeps, where my children come to play with their toys. In my home. Good job. Way to go. That's a little Godfather 2 for you.
It is. Man, that's such a good movie. Let's see what he's got. Brian Hubbard says the Cantina figs look pretty cool and all, but the protos rarely come out like that from them. We'll wait and see. Yeah, we got to wait and see. But
I don't think they need likeness approval, even on Dr. Evasion. They don't have to.
No, I don't think they do.
That's why they can do it.
So, yeah.
They are just a little too clean. I mean, come on. They are scum and villainy after all. And just looking at them, they're very, very clean. That Sideshow, I'm not complaining. I'm going to take them, but it would be nice if they're a little wetter.
Well, I think even Hot Toys does that too, right? Like, we're like some stuff's just too damn clean. But we'll say Kinky Sphincter though, dude. Thanks, my man, for 27 months of membership. I appreciate it, brother. Always, my man. Thank you so much. Says let's rock, cool. Rob. Stay kinky.
Always Kinky Sphincter. You know how I like it. I celebrate International Women's Day every day. If you know what I'm saying. Actually, I really don't. I'd like to. Got to find a partner to do it with. Oh well.
Yeah. Let me. Here, let's see if I can.
People are like, what? That's
right,
a little Deadpool. That's a little Deadpool for you. Just so
hell
you
yeah.
know.
Yeah,
That's
he doesn't. I'm trying to full screen
one.
him a little so you guys can see, but he's a little. He's not that clean, or not that
He'll
dirty.
Be dead.
But, he'll be dead.
Yeah.
This little one's not worth the effort.
Hell yeah. 12-inch Smooth String says, please break down the Sideshow Hot Toys business relationship regarding Star Wars. Does Sideshow loan it to Hot Toys? No, they don't, but I don't know all their specifics, nor would take a while. But no, they have like a symbiotic relationship.
Yeah.
It's the best way I can define it.
Like
Sideshow is
Venom.
well, really they are, because Sideshow is the biggest distributor for them. They're the North American distributor and even in other countries. So Hot Toys doesn't have to worry about anything. They don't want to distribute, deal with emails, accounts, blah, 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 blah. Sideshow does a lot of their heavy lifting. So, they work on stuff together.
Yeah, and
No.
I would assume that because they don't have to deal with likenesses, that they can get away with it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean, they had to have gone to Sideshow. I mean, Sideshow probably went to Hot Toys and said, "Are you interested in doing these?" And they probably said no.
Right. So it's like, hey, we'll do it. You know,
Because these are second tier at characters at best. The real question is, does that mean they're going to redo their bounty hunters?
It's just a matter of time. Yeah, dude, they'll do them again.
Oh boy, I hope so.
I mean, I still love the Bosk. Their Bosk is great.
Yeah. Well, remember they did 2 of them. I don't know if you remember. They had one that was like a weird color with an open mouth. His mouth was never open like that. And then they had the original color. So they did them like twice, but like a variant, you know. But I think they'll redo them, dude. Why not? I mean,
well, you got Forlom, Zuckuss, Dengar, Bosk,
Lobot, IG-88.
Yeah. I mean, they Hot Toys did what, IG-11, but they never did IG-88.
No, but Sideshow did all those. That's what I'm saying. So they'll redo them. It's just a matter. Now that we're seeing this stuff, I just think it's a matter of time. They'll start putting these out, then they'll do the Jabba's Palace stuff, and then they'll do some bounty hunter stuff. And
plus, I mean, without having to acquire likeness approval, these are probably far less expensive to do.
Yeah, I would imagine. So, but yeah, I just wanted to bring that up because I know I missed it before. I do have a poll in the chat though, asking you guys if you're satisfied with the updated Obi-Wan Kenobi head sculpt. So far, we got 52% saying yes, 4% saying no, and 45% are saying not interested. So I do kind of want to bring that up because, you know,
I think it looks great.
It's finally out. It's finally out. I don't want to say this is the final piece, but it's the final announced piece of the Obi-Wan Kenobi show.
Yeah.
We're still waiting on the other brother and sister that they keep teasing, but there's nothing official there. So
I think it looks great.
You know. It looks good.
Yeah,
it looks good.
Yeah, versus the original sculpt, it's a big improvement. Specifically, like around the eyes, it looks a lot better. There's more wrinkles in the eyes, more character, and his face just looks sculpted better. He looked a little bit more like Chuck Norris.
A little bit, yeah. This looks better.
Good. Big improvement.
Yeah, this I think looks a lot better. Jason, my man, what is up, dude? Hope you're having a great Saturday, bro. I haven't talked to you in a minute, man. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, this looks a lot better. I think this looks a lot better. So Hot Toys will charge a lot, yeah. Not picking it up, toy collector, but it does look pretty darn good. I'm not picking it up either, but I was definitely interested in what everybody in the chat was thinking, and you guys, of course. But Commander Green said the updated sculpt makes me mad that I canceled mine, but I'll pick it up at some point. The messed up hair looks a lot better. Yeah, so I never ordered it to begin with. But go ahead, CT.
Yeah, I also canceled mine. This was a casualty. I dropped this and I wound up getting the Kenobi, Mandalorian Kenobi. But I know several people within the Discord that wound up dropping this figure, and it makes you wonder, did all those drops drive the improvements to the sculpt? I like to think so, but we'll never know.
Yeah, maybe. It could be a tremendous improvement from what was shown earlier in the year. Dude, I agree, Jason. This is a lot better, but it's funny because I have every release of the Obi-Wan show, but I didn't like this Obi-Wan. And it really wasn't that I didn't like the original sculpt, because, well, I didn't, but I didn't like Obi-Wan in his own show.
Right.
You know? Yeah, so I was kind of like, well, I don't need him. So I skipped.
Yeah.
No regrets, but he does look a lot better. So for the people who want it, I'm glad that it's an update, because we don't get them too often, but it's nice when they do that. And they're like, hey, by the way, we got you. We did some updates. So
there's a couple looks. I like the look where he's got the hood on. I think that looks good. And it's I don't know, it's this transition piece where it's after the Clone Wars, he's in hiding, and then the next time we really see him after this, he's an old man. So I mean, if you're that type of a collector that wants to have that whole lineage of Kenobi. He's definitely a character worthy of it. And I mean, the soft goods look great. I'm not a big fan of those damn. He's got leg warmers.
You don't like the 80s leg warmers, bro?
Someone pointed that out, and I can't unsee it. And that
no.
actually was one of the factors that helped me say, okay, I can let this go, especially after Mandalorian.
It's funny.
Yeah, well, I know, and you did get the one from Mando, and I know you're more fucking whatever, dude. Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
It looks good though. I mean, that's a great display.
No, it does. It looks great. It looks great. DK, my man, says I'm debating on canceling mine. I like Clone Wars the best, and that's the thing, right? I mean, it depends on how many Obi-Wans you like, and if you gravitate more towards that. And some people, like I mentioned in the chat earlier, like waiting for Padawan Obi-Wan from Phantom Menace, right? I mean, that's still.
And I might bring this in
the cards.
It got by me now. No big deal. I could get it down the road. I'm patient.
Yeah. I agree. I agree 100%, man. What's up, Brandon? No, all good, dude. Appreciate you tuning in. Yeah. Yeah.
Especially now that the sculpt has been fixed. And really that's
a big kind of
give it another chance. Yeah.
Yeah, because we had an issue, which I don't really know because I don't have him in hand, so I don't feel like I'm one to critique it. But I know you have him. But this was one of the things that happened with me too when they first announced the Doc Ock from No Way Home. And, within 24 hours, they were like, hey, we're going to be working on the head sculpt. So that's when I was like, okay. Because he originally looked like kind of like Chevy Chase, and didn't look good. They did update it. But I know, like I said, I didn't buy it, but you have it. So do you feel like that was a big improvement for that as well?
I did. Yeah. He looks like he looks like he could be in Harry Potter in that picture right there.
Oh, yeah.
He looks like he could be a professor.
That's awesome. He kind of, if that was like a wand instead of a lightsaber or maybe something like that. Yeah, that would be kind of funny, man. So Padawan Obi-Wan to pose with Qui-Gon is my priority. Yeah, me too, bud. Me too. I've had that Qui-Gon and Maul forever. And then they reissued, they 2.0 the Maul. You're like, fuck, man. I held out on that forever. And then Qui-Gon came out. I'm like, all right, we're almost there. And they're like, here's another Maul. So definitely need Obi-Wan Kenobi episode 1. But I am curious, my man Leo in the house.
What's up,
brother? How are you, my friend?
What's going on, everybody? What's going on, TT? What's going on, Rob? What's going on?
How you doing?
How y'all, man? How y'all doing?
Good.
It's going.
Yeah, man.
Long day.
Yeah.
Shit. Long week, day, man. Long fucking week.
Long. Hey, yo, Rob, when can I get one of those T-shirts, man?
We made them for Comic-Con, but we'll sell them. I'll get you one for free. People.
Yeah, give me one.
As an audio engineer, man, I can't wait to hear you. I was just before I came on editing.
Yeah,
it's hard to explain how entertaining the show is. People have to just hear it.
Yeah.
They're gonna love it.
Putting in the work, man. I can't wait. I can't
wait either.
Michael Rosenbaum is so good.
And the samples that you put out before were awesome. So, I know you've gone so much deeper now. So
I've been finishing the first 12 minutes of the show, the first 12 minutes of the first episode.
Yeah,
it's really good. I can't stop listening. I'm like, wow, this is because I've been recording all the actors for the last 3 months.
Right.
But now I'm in editorial mode.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm editing. It's 10 35-minute episodes, so there's an enormous amount of work. When you put it together, it's really cool.
I can't wait, man. I can't wait. Collectible chats though. What's up, my man? Blessings to all out there and those on the panel. Appreciate it, man. Hope you're having a good Saturday. But yeah, Lil, dude, we were just talking about this Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
I didn't really. Yeah, I've just been busy, man. So sorry. I didn't really hear your thoughts on this, man. But
yeah,
are you grabbing it? I'm just.
Well, I had this on order since the very beginning. The exclusive edition. It came with both the sabers.
Yeah.
In the box. It's buried under the sand. Yeah, man. My every intention was to get this. In general, I like that they gave us the updates. So I'm definitely happy about that, which we knew they would.
Yeah.
I think now there are certain angles that are questionable about this, like as far as the eyes, in the positioning. It could just be the way the camera angles are. But I just, again, I'm excited about it. I mean, have they completed the line for me? No, because they, teasing the fifth brother and fourth sister.
That's
And they still
what
haven't
I
given
know,
us
right?
those.
So, like,
Yeah, so I hope they, for the sake of it, somewhere down the line they decide to give us those figures, man. If they're gonna do it, like I don't understand what
they
the hold up,
teased
but
them
maybe
enough.
maybe it's something that we just don't know about, I guess.
Yeah.
So
See, he looks good there, though. Sorry,
yeah,
I
it looks
just,
good.
my thing is, we have, and I agree with you with what you were saying. To follow up, I don't think they've ever really gotten Ewan McGregor good. To be honest with
They
you,
haven't gotten me right, bro. Like, here's the thing: is like I don't understand, and I was talking about this the other day. Like, I don't understand the disconnect because I mean, I know a lot of people were saying, well, that's how it looks when you have like, a mustache. You don't really see too much of the upper lip. I'm like, well, I
sure,
have one, and you can see
but,
my top lip,
right? You're
man.
like,
Like, you can
it's right
definitely
here,
see
bro.
that.
Like,
Yeah, you know what I mean, and but listen, like I love this piece, man. I definitely love it. I think it's incredible. Shout out to Mark P. What's up, bro? You already know I know, man.
hell
But
yeah.
yeah, I think it's a phenomenal piece, man. Like I mean, it's for me, I love it because it's the closest that we're going to get. Now, I think for me, to be quite honest, I think the better version of you right now, for me, the one I think that I gravitate to more is the General Kenobi from Clone Wars. That one looks good, bro, to me. Like the head sculpt on that one looks incredible. This right here is definitely a close second. Even though there are certain things that I would hope eventually they would improve on. I don't know why it's so hard to get, Ewan McGregor wrong, but all right, that is.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, I don't think that I think that the best efforts are with this right now. Like they did do, what they could. I just got to wait and see once I get it in hand because I can't really depend on blogger photos anymore.
No, it's hard, and I'm sure they did their best job. I think it's just, it's a little hard to get his likeness right. I mean, I agree with Commander Green because I mean, I think we've all had that figure at one point. I had him. I got rid of him because the production was not as, it was very soft, but I've been hearing that a lot. Because you have that Clone Wars Kenobi, right?
Bro, that Clone Wars Kenobi is crazy.
Because CT, you have him as well, right? And Dylan's saying his figure of the year
I
for
love
him.
It. I didn't think, like literally, I didn't think it was gonna. I was amazed at how good it looks once you get it in hand. And even when you tweak the eyes and you turn it, like we use the purrs and stuff like that, I'm so excited about that I can't wait to get the Mandalorian version, which I'll have here, soon. But this one, yeah, man, I believe that this is good. But that General Kenobi, I don't know, it's just something about it. I can't explain it. It just looks so good, bro. The presence on that figure is incredible, and especially if you have him next to the 501st, or basically like the other clones. Like if you have him up next to some of the clones, man, it's magic. It's like magical, bro. So but this, I'm definitely glad we got it just to somewhat complete the line, even though we're not completing the line. It's close. It's definitely
close, I guess. I mean, if that's all they do, then I guess, but I get you, man.
Dylan's got a little ahead of himself on that claim. And by the way, he doesn't own a Return of the Jedi Vader. Because let me tell you, that may be figure
with
of the
Dylan?
year.
Yeah, from what you've shown, that was badass.
This Return of the Vader.
I can't wait to get mine. Vader. Yeah, he's fucking awesome looking.
It's everything.
Well, what you did was really cool too. I don't think we can see. It's not near you though, huh? We can't probably see it. Or maybe. But Figurecraft, what's up, my man? What's up, y'all? Hope we're having a great Saturday. Hope you are too, man. Nice. I'm really digging the tailoring on this piece. Excited to get it.
It's cool.
Yeah, man. It does look good. Yeah, so look at that. That's fucking.
Yeah, it looks good, bro.
Oh, man.
It's a little dark, but yeah, he's, got the missing hand. you got two displays. You got a diorama display. You got an LED lighted display. You can display the head sculpts. The Sebastian head sculpt, by the way, if you feel like you might have got suckered with that Kenobi Vader, you'll be happy to know that the head sculpts are swappable. That's my Kenobi Vader here with the Sebastian head sculpt. So he looks great. So you can repurpose that Kenobi Vader if you want to. But it's cool if you got the Kenobi Vader, then you have the Anakin, the Christian head inside the mask.
Oh, yeah, just chilling right there. Yeah.
It's very interesting to see the scar on the cheek and the scar on the head match up from Christian to Sebastian on both these sculpts. It's very cool. The other helmet is the helmet that you can see the components inside. You can see the inside of the actual helmet. It does not match, by the way, the pictures that came out with this. It's not the same inside that they showed us. And Dylan was saying that what they showed us happened to be Revenge of the Sith, the inside of that helmet. So that could be a tip-off that we may be getting yet another Vader.
Wow.
Who knows? Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
But that set is just, it's unbelievable.
It looks sick, dude.
I'm excited for everybody who has that coming in, because I'm telling you, it's one of those figures, you unbox it and it just gets better and better. And the more stuff you're swapping out and play with it, you're just like, wow, I can do a lot with it.
Hell yeah. Dude, I'm excited for that one. Because you remember I had the quarter scale forever and I knew like 40th coming. 40th's coming. They have to do it. So I'm dude. But Louis Labitz, my man, dude, thank you so much, dude. Celebrating 29 months, dude. Membership, man. Appreciate it always, bro. Always. This is What Up Mafia, Lael, Rob, CT. Clone Wars Kenobi is fire. Yeah, it's the one I don't have yet. So, but you guys are all in agreement on that. 12 inches I have.
Yeah, and listen, you know me.
Yeah.
This was loser Vader, and
right? Yeah.
I deemed him loser Vader, but he's looking damn good. So if you backed him, if you backed the loser Vader, you're gonna be very, very happy.
Hell yeah. Yeah,
excited
dude.
for everybody.
Well, before I move on from this Obi-Wan though, Rob, I didn't really know if this was something that you're kind of into, or this was I'm guessing it's a pass, but you've surprised me in the past.
No, I mean, I like it. I think it's great. My problem is this. I've gotten to the point where I think just from a display purposes and my collection, I'm going to start to only have one of every character. Like I don't want,
I'm right there with you.
Like in terms of Kenobi, having Alec Guinness, which I have, the Alec Guinness character, and then I probably want either Revenge of the Sith. Like, what do I have now? Revenge of the Sith Kenobi. What is that? Do I have that?
Yeah, episode 3. He's got baby Luke.
Yeah, I think I've got the. No, not. Oh yeah, yes, that's the one I have.
Okay, he's got a couple broken battle droids.
Yeah, which is a great figure. I love that figure. So it's, to me, I just all these I've got multiple Vaders, and what I really want is what CT's showing. I want that. I want the Return of the Jedi Vader. But I bought so many Vaders my whole life. I've got the 2-pack of Vader and Tarkin still. And it's like it's gotten to the point where I've always wanted to have the best, even like between Marvel and Star Wars. I just want to have one of each figure, as opposed to like I've got
multiple versions. Yeah.
I'm glad.
I think I have like 8 die-cast Iron Man. Like I'm not
only 8 rookie.
I know, right? And but it's like you look at that, you're looking at 8 times 400 or whatever, and
22 now.
And not just Iron Man, but 2 different Iron Patriots, die-cast Iron Patriots, and both of them I love but they're different, so I can justify those. And it just gets to the point where I kind of want to have just do a display and that's it. I don't want to think about it anymore.
Well, it's interesting you say this though, because you did say Marvel and Star Wars, so you might be off the hook. But damn it, Spock said it's only one Kirk. Then
that's a different thing.
That's
a different thing. Okay, but with Kirk, you got the green tunic, 2 different colors of green tunic.
Yeah.
You've got Star Trek 2 Kirk. You got the Mighty Maroon Kirk. You've got Admiral Kirk. Those are all different.
What?
Different.
Let him justify. Let him justify.
But no, it's seriously, Darth Vader. Okay, a Darth Vader. The Obi-Wan Kenobi Vader is great with the damaged. When you can see, that's pretty cool. But at the end of the day, Darth Vader is supposed to be the same character. So I would say that, yeah, you can have your A New Hope. You can sit there and go, A New Hope doesn't have the Hebrew writing the way Return of the Jedi Vader has it above on his chest plate above the displays.
Right.
But the thing is, to me, the Return of the Jedi Vader is probably the definitive Vader. You can go back and you can sit there and go, well, I just need one Vader. You know what I mean? I mean, you can have all of them if you want them.
I mean, one could argue you only need one Kirk.
No, because you've seen Kirk at various points in his life. When it comes to Darth Vader, if you look at Star Wars, Empire, and Jedi, which is the definitive Vader, how much in his life, how much time is that? Not a lot of time. And if you really think about it canonically, the Return of the Jedi Vader is the most refined Vader. So that Vader represents the original trilogy. You don't need an Empire Vader or a New Hope Vader because they refined it as they went along.
Yeah, but what about a Luke Skywalker? You got a New Hope farm boy.
Well, that's different.
You've got him in disguise.
That's different
because
because Luke wasn't the same. Vader's in the same outfit, whereas Luke,
so if they're in the same outfit, you're like, I just need one.
Different. That's different.
But what if? Let me ask you a question, though, Rob. But what if because again, the helmet. Or the mask or the helmet itself was different in all 3.
It was, but that's only because of production. But in universe, it wasn't. I don't think Vader was having his because there wasn't that much time. If you think of the time, because if you think about the end of Star Wars if you go from Star Wars to Jedi, I mean, Jedi takes place a couple of months after Empire, and Empire takes place a couple of months after A New Hope. So you could say that it's the same, I mean, canonically. But yeah, if you want to have but when you start displaying things for your display, why do you want 3 or 4 Vaders? Unless, of course, you're doing if you're doing a timeline,
maybe you do.
But if you're doing a timeline display, because the Kenobi Vader is or like I could sit there and in my mind go, okay, so Kenobi Vader could be 10 years before a long time. So Kenobi Vader is not the same Vader. I would believe that maybe he obviously had his helmet redesigned because it's damaged. So you could sit there and go, I'm just explaining to you how in my mind I justify all this stuff.
Well, what I
in Star Trek,
that's exactly what it is.
But in Star Trek, you could say that okay, Admiral Kirk is at least 10 years older.
Sure.
Than Kirk from the original series.
Yeah.
And Wrath of Khan Kirk, we know, is 15 years older than Kirk in the first season of TOS. No.
TOS,
because he says, I haven't seen a man in 15 years that wants to kill me. So there's a timeline there. So you're getting characters in different parts of their lives. And you know that the Enterprise was on a 5-year mission. So if you get gold tunic or green tunic Kirk from TOS from the original, from season 1, he's getting older. So you've got a whole life ahead of you. That's why, I can justify getting Farm Boy Luke, Bespin Luke, and black suited Jedi Luke because they're different. They're not the same.
So it's not applicable to Darth Vader for you.
Precisely. Because Vader,
because
Vader is essentially the same character. So what do you do with if you have? I think already, how many Hot Toys Vaders do I have? 4.
Yeah, you have a lot.
I don't even know. And then I've got Sideshow Vaders. I mean, at the end of the day, how many Vaders do you have? And it's like, for me, you could say the same thing about, like, I always thought it was cheating that for Iron Man, they're constantly giving you new Iron Man figures because they did it for merchandising. And you could say, okay, well, nanotechnology, and by the time you get to between Infinity War and Endgame,
right?
Come on, dude. You're telling me there's multiple Iron Man suits during that period of time? Of course you can, because it's 5 years.
Yeah.
And he's always building. He's always upgrading.
He's always building,
working.
and that's the problem. You got all the multiple, you got the different iterations, and it comes down to the fact that, well, okay, there's a reason I have like 8.
I think what it comes down to is if what you love the most, you're willing to buy.
It's true, but the
Right.
thing is, and how you display them. You know, I think that
Of
there
course.
is something
Yeah, how
to be
you
said. Like, it would be really cool to do. Like, if I had a wall, I would take all of the Marvel figures and do one long display that went from Iron Man all the way to the end of the Infinity Saga.
Yeah.
So you all the way to, say, Mysterio. So if you went from Iron Man and Ironmonger, you know, and then you had the Iron Man the Mark 1 figure, start out with a Mark 1 figure, you could do an unbelievable Marvel display, like if you had a whole wall.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I got a whole
that took you down the whole, like, do a Bob Dylan display where the whole thing is just one. And the same thing would be true of Star Wars. Like, how cool would it be to have a big enough display case that you could start with Phantom Menace or Clone Wars. Go Clone Wars. Start with Clone Wars. No, you go Phantom Menace will be first. So you go Phantom Menace all the way to Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones. Begun the Clone Wars have Clone Wars, which includes Ahsoka and all the stuff that happens in Clone Wars, and then Rebels takes place after Revenge of the Sith. But you could do a whole thing with the entire Star Wars saga in action figures in one big gigantic display. How dope would that be?
That would be.
If you had
people do it, and people do it.
Yeah, people do it.
I got tons of Iron Man. Like I said, I don't care, and I've USB'd them. And I got the Hall of Armors, and I've lit. You know, and it's cool.
No,
but not
awesome.
Everybody is going to be like, "Do I need all those?" So,
but that's the whole thing for me. Just because to have too many figures, I just kind of want to buy the ones that I don't have.
No, that makes sense.
Like, I'll tell you something. To me, one of my figures of the year that I'm waiting to get is Mr. Freeze. The so-so Mr.
Figure.
Freeze.
Yeah, great figure from what everybody's saying.
Wow.
Yeah. I know Bob.
And
has
you know
it,
what he
Hector
comes
has
with?
A few others.
You know what he
The
comes
chair.
with?
The chair. So, but real quick, Lily123, man, thank you so much for the $2 super chat and another ones, and love you guys. Appreciate it very much. I do appreciate it very much, as always, you guys. And Blurred Dad as well with another $2 saying, "Yo, Rob, cat's paw, if you know." Thank you, my man. I do appreciate that. And maybe
it's first season.
No. Yeah, that's fair. Look, but it is. It's it's really what you want.
Am I wrong about that? It's cat's paw first. No.
Yeah.
It is first season.
All right. I don't know. Doug says it was funny. I was having this conversation. I agree about the figure of Vader, but would argue that Vader has different personality in every OT film. True. And I guess it just depends on
season 2. I'm wrong. I
want?
Fucked up. Don't ever tell anybody. Don't tell Dieter Bastian I fucked up Cat's Paw season 2. How could I miss that?
Oh, all right. Wow. And Eric, my man, says I like to display.
And
my
by the way,
if
you know,
yeah.
I know. I'm proving that I know. Just so you know.
What? Oh, because okay, fair enough. Enough.
I'm just saying. If you know, you know. I do know.
Hell yeah. Excuse me. Addicted and dead. Yeah, dude, it's rough, man. Because we want to do different stuff like that. I get it. I totally get. Sometimes we have multiples. Really hoping so tackles. Hell yeah, figure good. It does look good. I know. But look, you're gonna get more. Everybody wants something like that. Sometimes you have a lot of multiples of shit. You just do. Speaking of, actually, if I may, and 160 in the chat, man. Let's hit that like button, guys. Subscribe to my friends here if you have not already, and here as well, man. We're close to 10K, so appreciate it. But speaking of things that don't matter for multiples, bro, Terminator. Like I don't give a shit. I can have 5 fucking T1, Terminator 1, Terminator 2. It doesn't matter. I have multiples of these anyway. So
I have the DX of this figure, but you know what? Come on. How great.
Yeah, this is fucking, to me though, this is my jam though. Like, I mean, I got the Prime 1 coming next year. So like the 3rd scale, like I'm Terminator 2. So I get it. Like you're like, well, how many do you need? Well, it depends. Of a DX13 and what? No, more than one. Like you gotta have more than one. Negative.
See, but I agree. I mean, this is not something that I would. I've got the DX, and this is a great figure. But I'm like, I would much rather invest my money in something I don't have, rather than replace something I already do have.
I also understand that. I totally get that.
But this is no doubt. This is a great figure.
It is. Jay is having an anniversary today, so he's not here tonight. So we wish him and his lady a good anniversary. We'll probably see him next week. But look, I am this way. Hey, listen, and I'm glad Figurecraft's with me on this, man, because I have 2 T1000s. I even bought the Present Toys one, so I can have another 2 T1000s. Because you can pose them in so many different ways, in different stages with the heads. And I have DX10, DX13, Police Shootout from Terminator 1, Sarah Connor Disguise, because the later end. And I am gonna get 2 of these. It's just that's what we do, bro. That's what's up. Hell yeah, I'm getting I already pre-ordered the first one from Sideshow, and then in next year or whatever, when it comes out, I'm just gonna grab the second one overseas, and then Sideshows will trickle in at some other point. Because yeah, dude, like this. I mean,
those are great figure.
Yeah,
face
for me,
are there,
it's insane. So Rock'em Chris, though, dude, celebrating 15 months, brother, man. Thank you so much, man. I'd love to hear more CT's input. Jamie has a sore throat. It's a joke thing.
I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
Yeah, I know, right? I appreciate it, though, bro. Real Leather pushed this pre-order to me. Yeah, that's the other upgrade for this one. So, like all other DX13 owners, I'm going to use both sculpts. One with the old body. Yeah, I mean, dude, there's just so cool, man. So cool. DK, yeah, so excited for this. Let me, I don't know. Leo, what do you think, man? I mean, you love Terminator, right? We all love Terminator, and I don't think you don't really have any Terminators, right?
No, I really don't have any plans on getting it. Sorry.
It's just gonna skip this shit?
Yeah. Because I have to, bro.
You have to?
Yeah. It's not something that I necessarily need. I like the movies. Like, again, bro, there are certain IPs that I love, but the content. You know what I mean? Like, I love the films. I grew up with Terminator. The first one, second. I've grown up with these movies. But again, I said this yesterday on the corner. I'd rather save this for someone who actually wants it in their collections, and they can do more with it. I don't want to get it just because, it's the hot topic of the moment. If I don't have like an absolute connection to it as a figure form, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I never really had any aspirations of actually getting this piece in my collection at all. It looks good though, man. I'll give it to you. It looks great.
Yeah.
But again, like when we're talking about IPs and what we gravitate to more and what fits in our collection, like the one-off figures that I actually have, again, like I was talking about the Alita Battle Angel, because I love that movie.
Right.
I love this movie too, but I love that, and I wanted to have it in physical form because I thought the figure was interesting. So there's only a few one-off figures that I actually have in my collection that I can see with mixed media, because like for instance, I have her pose with the Bayonetta figure, because it's both of them are,
it kind of works, yeah,
and it kind of works out if you look at it from a certain aspect of it. But again, with this, I like it, but it's just not something that I necessarily need, and there's already too much right now, bro. Like there's way too
totally
much
fair.
I can actually overload. So I'll live vicariously through those who actually want to have this in their collection, and it represents something more so to them. I was connected to like just the IP as far as film, same as Lord of the Rings. I love Lord of the Rings, but
right, like you can just put it on and enjoy the movie.
I can just put it on and enjoy the movie and watch it. Like you already know I have the ultimate connection to Star Wars and Marvel content and DC content, as a matter of fact, and I want to have that in figure form because again, those closely represent comics. Seeing those characters translate on screen, from book to on screen. Now that we got Hano Studios doing what they're doing, I'm happy about that. But again, I would rather see this on somebody else's display where it looks really, really incredible. So I'll live vicariously through everybody else who's getting it. You know what I mean?
No, that's fair, bro. I mean, it doesn't really fit, and I get that.
Now I'll say this though, and it was because I think it was Figurecraft. He actually asked me the other day. He's like, "Well, what '80s content do you connect to more?" I said, well, I'll tell you. I said, let's talk about late 70s, early 80s. For me, in figure form, I named off a few of them that I want and that I would love to see in 1/6 scale form updated. I don't want just the light cycle, but I want the 1/6 scale version of Flint and Tron. I would love to actually have those figures in hand. I would love to have figures from Last Starfighter, of course. Black Hole, Maximilian and Vincent. I would love to have those figures as well. I've always wanted those. You know, there's, you know, $6 Million Man buying a woman, stuff like that. Those are the things that, yeah, man, I would love to have.
Man.
I would over the moon for those, bro. I definitely want those so bad, man. But again,
it's
like
just those are the ones you gravitate more towards.
I'd rather gravitate more
totally
too, even though I love these films. Like I was, you know, day one in the theater to see the first Terminator. It blew my mind that they could pull something like that off, and even with practical effects in the first film, I'm like, shit, they made it look so good. You know what I mean? Second film comes around and they just took what they knew and just advanced it and made it even better. You know what I mean? So I love it, but do I need it in figure form? That's the thing. Yes. Like, do I necessarily need it right now?
No, so, I know you don't. I know.
I said this. I was like, if Toya said, "Hey, Leo, I think you need to get that," then we'll have that conversation, because then I have her blessings to do it.
Sure. Then
right
you're like, okay, well, maybe we'll.
All right, you know, if she has a vested interest in it, then yeah, let's go. But right now, I'm just going to live through everybody else. And the thing is, the beauty of this is you have time to decide. So, but right now,
you'll have some time. Yeah, I'm with you on that, man. But I do, before I get into anything else, King Car, that's a good question, right? Because Sideshow did put that RSVP up for the 89 back computer, but no, that doesn't actually mean it's getting produced until, you know, Hot Toys actually does an official announcement. They showed it, so then, you know, Sideshow will often put things up to RSVP because through their justification, they'll say, hey, listen, RSVP if you're interested in this product that Hot Toys or whoever's shown off, because RSVPing shows them the interest. It's, you know, it's gauging interest. The more people are like, hey, please notify me when this is up, they can look at that data and be like, well, look, like 7,000 people RSVP. There seems to be an interest in this product. So does it always work that way? No, but it helps the RSVP to show them the numbers. So I hope that answers your question, bro. But hey, yeah, no guarantee.
One other thing too, plus if I look at my phone and I'm looking at my account, I did get notification that I did make my last official payment. I paid off my last installment on my CT card. So my shit's blank. Right now, I can just basically, if I wanted to get this right now, I could, bro. I could actually pay this off right now using my CT card, but I'm just gonna wait for a bigger purchase. Remember, those dewbacks are coming, bro. So that CT card is gonna come in handy.
I was relieved to see that you did not use that CT card on that Jazz Inc. Very relieved.
$1,800.
Oh shit, man. Yeah. Oh, that's fucking great. That's funny, guys. But, but what about you, CT? I mean,
man, I am on the opposite spectrum of Lael. I do need this. I do not have a Terminator. And like Rob, I only need one. And this thing is badassery. This is everything I need. So I couldn't be happy. Leather across the board. They didn't like give me the leather jacket, not leather pants, or not a leather belt, anything like that. It's all leather goods. The only thing I'm a little bit, you know, I wish because you can see my displays. I wish that light was USB, that eye in the light.
It can be. That's what
it can be. Yeah, and we'll hack the hell out of that. Yeah, because that would just put nothing to life inside the display. I'm being a little dishonest when I say only one Terminator. If they come out with an endoskeleton, a die-cast endoskeleton, I'm all in. I'm all in. But I'm firmly back in the Star Wars lane. I totally understand everything Lael just said. The last 5 figures I bought from Hot Toys, okay, they're all anywhere from $350 to $450. You know, Damaged Vader, Grievous, Black Widow Artisan, Chewbacca, and now a T-800. These are all expensive figures, and these are, you know, the last 5 right in a row. And on top of that, we know there is a Predator out there. So, you're looking at another $350 possible dollars thrown on top of this. But I am prepared to walk that insane walk.
That one's a
if they
commitment.
throw out a Predator, I told you I'm in my IP. But if they give me that jungle Predator, I'm on it. And one more, if they give me, God, and I almost don't even want to say it, because I really feel like they have delivered everything I wanted this year. I mean, Grievous, Droidicas, everything. I could go on and on.
Yeah.
But if they finish this year off and they can somehow get me a Ripley,
that's right there. That right there is what I want so bad. Is if they give us Ripley and they give us okay, CT, let me ask you a question. If they give us Ripley and it's an artisan Ripley, would you go for it?
I am. I'm
okay.
I'm all in.
I would love that.
Figure it out.
I would get that.
Oh fuck yeah, in a heartbeat.
Yeah. We don't. It's been a while since we've thrown that word Grail around. Remember back in there? This is a Grail. It's Grail. You don't even hear that word now, because everything, so much heat that is thrown at us. There are no Grails in this world of artisan and in art. I mean, those figures are really they're Grails in themselves. I mean, we'll find out, about the value, but as far as the look and the goods and everything, we're getting figures looking better than they ever have. This is like the golden year of collecting, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, the year before this was like the year of vehicles. It was insane, but this year has just been incredible.
I couldn't agree. I couldn't agree more, bro. No, it is, man. I do have a couple chats though, man. Blue Tattoo, man. 23 months, brother, man. Always appreciate you guys. Must buy 2 T800s. Hell yeah, Dan. Hope for a clean version as well. I agree.
I hear that a lot. That is common in the Discord. I mean, you're talking that crazy talk. God bless you guys. I mean, this is a figure definitely worthy of that. The goods, everything that comes with this thing, it is fire, man.
Yeah, and just like another DX10, give us another clean. There's people that would like those.
Very comparable to what they did with Darth Maul here. They didn't change the sculpt; they improved the sculpt. Right, the sculpt just he looks more. The skin the face looks fitter. The hair looks better. You thought it was great.
Right? You thought it was great. Now it's like, okay, you
found out it was good. You found out it was really good. They just went from good to great. And who's not going to love this thing on their shelves? This guy, he's going to have it. So,
man, me too. You guys already know, man. I would say Pulped Pixels. Yeah, man. Sometimes you do have to curate, right? Because sometimes you do have a bunch of stuff. What do? You run out of space, and I get that. And Figurecraft, I'm with you, man. My opinion, I think back when T2 came out, Lil was busy being a young stud, while we at Mafia were just barely 11 or 12, and just were I mean, this movie came out when I was 10 years old. So
you watched it last night.
Yep.
Just watched it.
Yeah, we watched it last night. We watched it again last night in Discord. Yeah. That was fucking awesome. Yeah, I was 10 years old when this came out. That was a crazy
it still holds up.
Or that, fucking A, man. Still one of the greatest.
Film.
So I'm of course. Yeah, I'm keeping all my Terminators, bro. They're just too cool. They're just too cool to have.
You just got
for
one.
Me. Yeah, I just grabbed that 13. Yeah, finally. Because, dude, I'm gonna have all these. I don't give a shit. At all, man. At all. So if the T1000 drops, I'm canceling the Present Toys version. Yeah, of course. I mean, that I understand. So, let's see what you guys saying here. I know I did see, John Connor would be really with the milk carton. Yeah, dude. I know I saw somebody else in there too, for a thing. But hey, what's up, John? Man, I leave for 1 year and we're still talking about reissues. Happy Saturday, peeps. Hey, it's inevitable, Hot Toys is always going to do this, brother. But I think they're good improvements, man. But happy Saturday, man. I mean, the Prime one's doing it too.
We said 2024 was going to be a year of reissues because there's nothing coming out.
Yeah, with all the stuff with the strikes and then no content and
John is not a fan of the reissues, but come on,
Nah,
John,
no
look at-
reissues, no 2.0s.
Look at those. Look at the sculpt. Come on, you have to concede that is an improvement.
Well, I mean, you're looking at how long
Yeah.
did that first T2 figure come out? 10 years ago?
Yeah, wow, a long while. God, I'm like so behind on chat. I will say though, real quick, Collection of Possessions, dude, thank you so much, man, for 17 months of membership, man. Hoping for artist and Sarah Connor, she needs a 2.0. They do, they need them for sure. OG Predator with Dutch, yeah. We need more of this,
Yes.
dude. We need more of these because a lot of these, you're right, they are old, man. Even the
Order
aliens,
up. Show them this is what you want.
Yeah.
T800 delivered. Looks great. If this is the stuff you want, get
you
that
know, and this is what
pre-order
tripped
in.
me out too, bro,
Order.
because Kyle Reese is MMS 1. And then I thought, you know, being the 40th
Yeah.
anniversary of Terminator, that why would they not do another Kyle Reese? You know, he really was. He was the first MMS. So it was like, damn, that would be awesome. Yeah, I would do as well because I have my Ripley and she holds up. She's okay. I think she'd look a lot better if I got her rooted. But and she's not horribly old, but
From good
still.
to great. Okay is not good enough for Ripley.
well,
Come on.
listen, okay, if those of you who out there own the Hot Toys Ripley from Alien, I'd give her a 7 now. Like, so she's, what is a 7? You know, pretty good. It's the only Ripley we have. I wouldn't say she's horrible, but I think
Yeah,
getting,
Ripley in the,
I've seen her
loader, right?
rooted.
Yes.
I've seen her rooted and repainted, and it's like even better. So the sculpt is there. The Ripley and Power Loader from Aliens they did a long time ago, and that's just old. You know, it's just old. And they teased it in 2017 at San Diego Comic-Con, the 2.0, but nothing ever fucking happened.
But then they did
So-
do Ripley from Alien.
Yeah, that's the one I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was the wrap. I would like the 2.0 Power Loader from Aliens, but I would also like another 2.0 from Alien as well, because she still feels kind of dated. So yeah, we need all Terminator figures. I'm with you. More 80s with a splash of 90s. I couldn't agree more. And we need a new T1000. Yeah, bro. I mean, I don't know. I give it time, Ash. They may do another clean one. There's just so, I don't know.
We need
Oakinator,
this
my
stuff.
man.
Not
What's up,
like,
brother?
we know you guys have it all you old guys. Us young
What do you mean,
guys.
you old
need it.
guys? You're older than me. Fuck. I know you
You
don't
need
look
stop
it, but,
being
you know, like,
gatekeepers. Let
I
this stuff
know.
through. Let them
all
cook.
right. John says, give us
It's-
Returns of Penguin and Catwoman, and I wouldn't mind that 112 scale bowing. That would, yeah. Well, I think we're gonna be probably, I wouldn't say never, man, but we might actually see a Catwoman from Hot Toys. I know Yost is making one, but we'll see.
It looks
We'll
great,
see.
though. Yost looks really great.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. But to think that Hot Toys is not going to fuck with it, I don't know. We have Batman week next week, right? September 20th to
Yeah. That's
22nd.
what they're saying.
Maybe not. I don't know.
92.
I really don't know. No, I don't know. We're getting swamped, Charlie. You're right. But I guess we choose what we want, I guess, right? I mean, that's what it's going to come down to. You may have to make that decision. Do you want a Terminator or like a Luke Skywalker? Or you know what I mean? You may have to, some hard choices may have to be taken. But Rob, I mean, you have this, I know, but I mean, does that mean are you in the same boat with Darth Vader as you are with Terminator?
Well, no, because you want to get the best version of the piece that exists. So while I have the first DX piece, this piece is great. I mean, I think it improves on that DX in every way. So get this and get rid of the DX, or use the DX and use them all.
Did you hear that, Chris? Did you hear that, Rockamon, Chris?
Yeah.
Open up that storage unit.
I mean,
get rid of it.
And that's
Get
the thing.
rid of them.
I have to say, I mean, I find it. I'm not like Hot Toys have been doing a great job, no doubt.
Right.
But it's not. I mean, seeing a new figure that they're going to put out it in a way, I'm like, why not give me something? Where's my Dora Milaje figures?
And there it is.
I mean,
stand by that. I stand right. I'm with you on that, bro. Like that's what I don't really understand.
I mean, I understand that they're gonna. It's the 40th anniversary of the first Terminator. I get that.
Right.
And I understand that a lot of people didn't pick up the DX figure and they want to service that market. But on the other hand, you know, it's so they've got, like you said, CT brought up the fact that maybe we'll get another Predator figure. You know, like the original Predator, and then give us, because that's coming up too. But on the other hand, like, I don't know. I mean, I can't complain. I can't complain you're getting a figure like this, but it's like, okay, so you're going to make me spend $300-400 on a figure I already own that I spent $300 or $400 on when it first came out. And while it's better, are you going to do that with your entire range of figures?
Well, I think there's a percentage. There's a percentage.
Right.
And what I mean, you know, like they're not going to do the entire original trilogy in 2.0. And I don't mean Star Wars. I mean the whole OT is not. I don't think you're going to get like the Death Star gunner again, or the
I don't. No, of course those aren't. But the marquee figures. I mean, like I'm like, okay, you know, but I feel like sure it looks great and everything. I can't fault the product, but in terms of being a collector, it's not fun to buy something again, a piece that was already good that you've had in your collection, and then you look at a better version and you're like, well, I'd like to have the better version, but I would rather throw my $300, $400, $500 towards something I never had before.
That you've never had, bro.
Well, now I'll agree with you on that, but I will say, as you mentioned, this is over 10 years old. And there's a lot of collectors who've not been collecting 10 years, who may have just started last year, 2 or 3 years ago, 4 years ago.
No doubt.
Right.
And it's great for them. I mean, I think it's great for them. But for me personally, as an older collector, it doesn't exactly excite me. I mean, I'd much rather to be excited. If I want to, the so-so Mr. Freeze is a far more exciting figure to me than this.
Well, and I think that's because through your lenses, it's looking backwards.
It is looking.
Is that fair to say?
Yeah,
I mean,
it is. It is. It's still a great figure.
Yeah,
but it's
Rob,
like
that is illegal contraband you're talking about. This is licensed. Smell the leather.
I am. But you know what? I mean, so they keep killing it with figures. I mean, especially figures that have suits on them.
Yeah, that Moon Knight, that one is incredible, bro. I have that version. It's definitely an incredible figure. Here's Rob, but this is what I'm saying. Like, one of the biggest things that
this one's pretty great too, and now it's canonical.
Yeah, decent. I have the one thing that I have a problem with though is that okay, you give us these figures and that's fine because like I said, 2.0s are, you know, and things that other people have never had before. And I get that, I understand that. You know, I get that there's a space for it. But my problem is that Hot Toys will wait till another company, in most cases, another company that is licensed, they'll wait till there's gained interest in a figure that they've never done before, but they have the license for. And as soon as they see that company do it, then they're like, okay, now we got to throw our hands in the bag and do it because, okay, I guess there is interest. Why not do it first go? Like, why not actually do it and take chances and take risks in doing something like that?
They used to.
And they used to. That's what I'm saying. Like, they used to. Well, I think they've stopped.
I think they've been bogged down. You got to understand there's a scale, man, in all businesses, right? Successful businesses scale upward. And I think with the advent of Disney Plus, because we didn't have that. That's fairly new. And, you know, they're putting out Marvel shows. They're putting out Star Wars shows. And Hot Toys has been, they were doing it. They were doing Marvel stuff for a while. Then they started doing Star Wars. And now we're getting all these other new shows coming out.
But that's true. But if you think about it. So they're like, boom, 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 boom. Like, they're just. I know. But then they have time to go back and give us these 2.0s, though. Right.
Yeah, but look how few and far between they are, though. Right.
It's the same. It's the same thing, though. When you have the IPs, and mind you, these figures are coming from IPs that they have licenses for, and yes, they are Disney Plus and whatever. They're getting bogged down, but it seems like they're more selective than anything else. Now, unless there's licensing issues behind the scenes that we have no idea about, I'll give him some grace there. I'll definitely give him that level of grace. But that's what I'm saying is like, it's, again, I guess it's not, we don't, at this particular point, we don't know. We don't know what the situation is. But all I'm saying is there are risks that can be taken. Like you shouldn't have had to wait until, and I'll just give you an example. You see that, in art, which, I already said after I get this, when I finally get my all-in Batman set, I'm done. I'm not looking back after that. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. I'm just not looking back.
You mean to anybody or in art?
In art, in general. I'm not looking back. Because what I have had to go through with that right now is it's way too much. It's too much. It's way too much. You're sitting on $1,000 of my money. You have been sitting on that money for 2 years.
That is kind of shitty, yes. However, what if it's a licensed product directly through InArt? Is it a never say never, or is it just through that particular vendor that has
through that vendor? I'm
you?
done. I don't care, bro. They just discouraged me because the wait time and what you promised, no, I can't deal with it. But my thing is with them, they released the Joaquin Phoenix Joker, right?
Yes.
So they did that. I totally seized the game interest in that, and they said, okay, now we're going to finally do it, in which they've done it. You know what I mean? So I'm like, why not, when you had the chance to do it, be the first go of it? Because in my opinion, you have the suit that I wanted. All I wanted was that version, and I'm getting that version, and I'll be fine with it. But I agree, like, you have like a marquee, like again, Okoye has been in what? She was in the animated series What If. She's been in like I don't know how many films. She was a major player in Endgame.
Yeah, let's hit that like, guys.
Still, we're not getting that. Like, so that I don't know, bro. Like, I kind of agree. They're like, they're selective, and I know, and it's just a wait and see type of situation. But I mean, it just goes both ways. Maybe there's something that we just don't know behind the scenes.
There's a lot of that. There's a lot of that.
I try to give them grace where I can.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I know there is a lot of stuff back that we don't know, that we're not privy to. And little things like this, I don't mind them. I don't want to say they're throwing us a bone, but it almost feels like that. Like with all these regular releases, though some like it wasn't last year. I get the years fucking mixed up. But the year before, 2022, they gave us another RoboCop. Right? That was cool, but that's all they gave us. Like it was just RoboCop. So like with
RoboCop 3.
Right, I know. But but you know what I'm saying? They did kind of go back to the 80s, give us something. And kind of, here again, well, early 90s with those, but you know what I mean? Like here's a Terminator again. This might be the only fucking Terminator we see for a while. I'd like to see an endoskeleton, but it's not like when they come out with a line, for example, like when the Ahsoka line came out, we knew we were getting multiple releases. We already knew that right out the gate. You know what I mean?
They're like 12 deep into that line or something.
Like fucking 16 or something. Yeah, it's crazy. So when you see a Terminator, though, the first thought in my mind does not say, "Oh, here's a Terminator line," like it was in the past.
Right.
Where you got regular Terminator, you got the 2 DXs, you got 2 Sarah Connors, you got the T1000. Like I think that is done. So I would be shocked if we see another Terminator anytime soon. They may trickle them in, but fuck if I know.
I mean, the Terminator Salvation line Hot Toys did was pretty damn deep.
Yeah, that went deep too at the top. But again, we didn't have like Disney Plus and the MCU really,
but they did go deep into that line. I mean, they had multiple endoskeletons. They had John Connor. They had what's his face. They did a lot.
They did.
That John Connor figure was great.
Yeah, he did look good. He did. So
be prepared to be shocked, Mafia. I think that endoskeleton's coming.
I do too, but
I think they're, and this could be, I think they've got to, hold these licenses. So that could be what's going on here, that they've got to make at least something within so many years to go ahead and hold the license. But I don't know.
Yeah, it's like Fox with the X-Men movies. They said
also
keep cranking them out.
The price point of these things is jumping up so high that it's getting to the point where it's not. I don't enjoy it anymore, to be honest.
Yeah, this is $350, I believe.
That's a lot.
I will be getting selective in the upcoming year. More selective.
I think DX13 was $303. some odd number. It's been a while. It was like $300 for DX13. So you guess, yeah, it sucks. But, you know, everything's all fucked up with the economy and money and everything's up in price. So, I mean, is $350 too much? Maybe, but I'm all about this, though, man. And maybe I'm biased, but, you know, with the tech that they're doing now, I see people in the chat, same thing. I would love an artisan Sarah Connor, things like that. The stuff that they're doing now with the better tech, the better paint, the artisan stuff. Well, we don't know artisan yet. We don't really. Well, I guess we do, right? The imposter Joker's in some people's hands. So I don't know the quality of the artisan as far as the hair is concerned. But, you know, with all this new tech that they're doing, I'd like them to revisit stuff like this and be like, cool, all this new updated shit we're doing, we're going to do it with some of our older IPs, you know, for either the longtime fans or, you know, just the people coming in that didn't have an opportunity to get one. It's tough, man. So Blue Tattoo says add points and coupons. $350 is a hefty price. Yeah, it is. But I was Rockemon saying I agree with Rob. They should just stop making anything they already made and probably just stop making anything at all because it's so expensive now. We should all just quit. If only that was that easy. But I mean, no, I get it. I totally get it. But I'm stoked. I'm definitely, like I said, I'm getting 2 for sure. This is they made this for me and you know, Figurecraft and Dokinator and a couple other, you know what I mean? Like, fuck it, man. But I get it. It's not gonna be everybody's run, but because there's so much shit coming. There's so much shit, and I totally get that. But I'm all in, man. They know how to sucker me in, dude.
I'm on this too. It is a beautiful piece.
Yep.
And you know what? There was a lull. I felt there was definitely a lull. It was like we were out on the water. There was no wind. The sails were dead. It was getting crazy out there. And I just felt like they were going to drop something other than Marvel, other than Star Wars. And we had some friendly bets going on in the Discord. And I would have walked away with a little money on this one. I called this one. Either this or the Predator. I thought they were going to drop. So
well, I think they will, but you know, this was Terminator's. Well, it wasn't really Terminator's anniversary, but the whole Skynet.
Look,
you know,
it
was like a week
soon,
prior.
Right? You know.
Coming soon. I knew. So,
and that Predators are coming soon too. So you know, it's kind of loaded, but things don't seem to go to the graveyard, you know, too often these days. So
no, but dude, this is a big bonus to me though. Is that this does have leather, and the DX13 did not have leather. The DX10 did, which is basically your clean version. Cyberdyne shootout.
I have the DX10.
Okay, yeah. Actually, you opened it here on the show not that long ago. So
I did.
yeah, so DX10 is leather. DX13 was
did it
not.
come with the grenade launcher?
Yes, DX10 does. No, DX10 did. 13, I don't think 13 came with it, but correct me if I'm wrong. But you know, now that they're updating this as leather, that's cool, man. That's cool to me. And these sculpts look a little bit better. I'm like, fuck it, man. I'm a Terminator.
There is some. I don't know if you've seen. There's some pictures out there, and Monica Dew. I want to go ahead and give him credit. He shared some pictures with us.
He did.
In the Discord, in the general chat. So if you want to see those pictures, go to Mafia's Discord in the general chat, and they're really close up pictures of the prototype of this figure. And man, that leg, the damage on the leg, this is an incredible figure. It really is. It actually gets better than what you're looking at.
Dude, I can't wait, man. So I really can't wait. But then again, you know what I mean? Like DX10 came with the minigun. Yeah, that's how I actually have him posed. But the grenade launcher, I don't think I have the grenade launcher. So I'm not sure. And then
nice piece.
I don't know if it came with. Yeah, see, I'm with you. I think this is new too, man, but I don't remember. So, but either way, leather is fucking awesome, and that's gonna hold up a little bit better. And I'm super excited, guys. But yeah, let's get that likes, man. How many likes are we at right now, if I may? We are at, well, I guess it doesn't matter. We're at 80 likes, man. If we can get to at least 100, there's 180 watching tonight. So do appreciate it, guys. Hit that like, hit that sub. Sub to obviously everybody here. If you have not already, my links are in the description below. Mario may join us. I don't know how much longer we're gonna go tonight, but we shall see. But yeah, man, it's awesome. So I don't know. I did want to kind of riff on that because this is, to me, this is a big deal. This is a huge deal. I got a chat, a poll in the chat right now. We're at 81 votes. 77% of you guys are in for Terminator. 23 not interested. 23% not interested. But let's get those votes in too, because like I said, it's a pretty. I think this is a big deal for a lot of people. Everybody in the chat, I see all you guys talking, man. This is a badass. This is almost like I don't know. I can't really gauge it, but it's man. This is a big moment. So Mario, the ultimate gatekeeper. Well, you're not wrong, dude. You're not wrong. I love Mario, but I was part of that a little bit too. I don't know. CT makes fun of us a little bit.
You were like those two dogs in Ghostbusters. Those
were we? We were the gatekeeper and the keymaster.
Yeah,
but that was years ago. Does it count? Does it count? Maybe. Maybe it counts.
You've come a long way.
We have. Well, because we had everything, so it's like I don't really need it. Kind of what Rob was saying. He's like, well, I already have this, so do I need it? But I appreciate 2.0s. I do appreciate 2.0s because they're
You don't have to buy it all, people. I mean, we're gonna go over 100 figures per year, and I mean, there's no way you can get it all. So just
But the thing is, this is something is better than what I mean. I love T2. I love the Terminator franchise. It means something to me, so I want to get this figure.
Yeah.
You know, I that's the thing is, if it's that much better, you want the best version of that figure. I think what was interesting, if you think back, like I got back into collecting 6-scale figures because Hasbro started making 12-inch figures when Phantom Menace. They had started making the original trilogy stuff, and then when Phantom Menace came out, they made more, and that's what got me back into 12-inch figure collecting in the end of the 90s. And then with the first Hot Toys figure I got before they were really, it was the George Lucas figure. But then when they put out the Aliens figures and the Predator figures, the action figure kits, those are like the greatest action figures ever. And then they went on and made the Aliens figures. They didn't have the likeness approval, but they made the Colonial Marines. And as they kept going, it was like, these are the best figures ever.
Yeah.
And that was 20 years ago, and more than 20 years ago now. But you got them, and now to watch where they've come, it's like, my God, it's been 2 decades, and now Hot Toys is putting out the ultimate example of these figures. So in this case of this particular figure, it's kind of a one-off anyway. I mean, you can get a Sarah Connor figure, but Sarah Connor's not, as a collector, you want this figure on your shelf. I mean, this figure is an iconic. Everybody knows what this figure is. For a display piece, it's a great piece. Even if you only own one figure, this is a great figure to get because it's so iconic that whoever came to your house and said, oh, that's cool,
Yes.
So
that's how I would actually pick this up. If they did give us Sarah Connor to go with it, it's a good companion piece, then I'd get it. I would. I'd honestly say that. I would.
It is so insanely good. You could just put this next to that battle damaged Vader. We were talking about that. Like battle damaged Terminator, battle damaged Vader. Both of them on a display next to each other.
That's a cool idea.
Damaged shelf.
Yeah, I mean, that's a really cool idea. Battle damage Iron Man. You could do a whole battle damage. That's a cool thing. That's something absolutely that's cool.
Yeah.
It is, man. So, and I see a lot of people, Keith, hell yeah. Tank Ace, this is gonna be your first Terminator. It's gonna be a lot of people's first Terminator, and that's awesome that they can, that you guys can be like, hell yeah. Same damn it, Spock, right? First Terminator. I need to squeeze me between the Trek tidal wave of releases. Yeah, I know, but it's iconic for a lot of us, and yeah, I mean, yeah, dude, I don't know what else to say about this, guys, other than it's here and it's a big deal, I think, for a lot of people, and I'm happy that a lot of people are going to have a chance to get one finally, because they always hold their value. Terminators have always held their value. They just do. It's fucking iconic. This is, some people will buy this and don't even know what Hot Toys are, right? Same with the DeLorean. It's just like, it's so iconic that some people may just go out and buy this, not even being a 6-scale collector. they see this, they're like, oh, I need this. I need to have this on my shelf or on my desk or, you know, whichever. So Hot Toys Nightmare though says we've had 69 announcements and 75 releases this year.
69, dude.
Yeah, that's Bill and Ted.
Yeah, if I'm thinking of a number.
Oh, yeah. Joe P loves seeing this announcement and happy to pre-order. Yes, sir. Only have the present toys version, so I'm definitely getting this. Yeah, this is gonna be this is good. On the flip side, though, Eric Williams says I definitely feel for the people who dropped money buying the present toys Battle Damage T2. Yeah, I feel you, but I don't know. I don't have the present toys. I refused to buy it, so I don't know how good it is. I know a few of my friends have it. I know some of you guys in the chat have it, but maybe it's good. Maybe it's okay to have. I don't know. But yeah, missed out on the initial DX13, so I'm looking forward to this new release. Yeah, my man. So pretty good. Justin McFly, my brother, also. Every time I see this figure, Hell's Bells AC/DC comes to mind. Yeah, man, this is freaking sweet. So I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's Terminator. I can talk about Terminator all day, so probably not. We'll wrap this on Terminator. What are we at? 97 votes. Can we get 3 more votes in the chat just to get an even 100? Well, we'll probably go over 100 now that I said it, but I'm curious to see what the final poll results are. And there was one last thing that I wanted to bring up, and then we'll probably wrap. But I did want to bring this up because I haven't seen it. You guys probably already know what I'm talking about, but let me bring this up if we can. Boom. Beetlejuice. Interesting. Again, I haven't watched the movie yet, so please no spoilers in the chat if anybody has seen this. But this was another thing I thought was a little bit out of left field when we're talking about, you know, the big three with Marvel and Star Wars and DC. You know, to see Hot Toys kind of jump into another IP again is
well, they've got to deal with Warner Brothers. I would say this is on the same level as Pennywise.
You think?
As a matter of fact, this would make a great display piece of Pennywise.
It could, yeah. It could.
You know, I mean, they're both Warner Brothers IP, so they already have a door in there with, you know, the Zack Snyder stuff, and then this. Why not?
Yeah, I suppose so.
And you know what? This is the kind of figure that a lot of people who don't collect figures would buy because of its iconic status. Same with like T2.
Yeah, I think so. I just was a little shocked to see it because I'm so used to just there's more Marvel, here's more Star Wars, here's more DC, and then you know, maybe they pepper in some older stuff. But this is a new movie. Terminator 2 is not new, you know, so this is like the new Beetlejuice. So I was like, oh shit, okay, we're seeing some new stuff. What's up, Doc? Oh my god, it's hideous. Yes, I'm wondering what do you think?
This one hurts my brain, man.
Yeah,
because you know, we got rooted hair, and we got 2 head sculpts with rooted wool hair. So what is an artisan figure? I think it's kind of bringing that into question. It's kind of like the DXs and
right. You know. I see what you're saying, right? Because I mean, to a lesser extent, they advertised Chewbacca that way as well. You know, they said Chewbacca has you know the wool head, right? But it's
Lady
not an artisan.
Deadpool was also there. And,
yeah,
you know,
right,
and
Lady
granted,
Deadpool.
she had like a ponytail, and we were like, well, there's not much there. But here, you're getting 2 head sculpts. And granted, it doesn't look like they did too much styling this hair. But again, it just opens up the question: what's an artisan? Like, what is it? The soft goods? Is it the hair? Is it the I don't know. Extra
right.
attention.
No, that's a good point because we don't really know, right? Because this could have been an artisan, right? By all what they're showing, right? What they've conditioned us to be like, oh, well, here's the wool hair. Yeah. Same with the DX, right? The DX had rolling eyes until it didn't, and now like almost everything has rolling eyes. So it's like, well, did that take away from DX or? what is that? What does that mean? So, but Leo, what do you think, man? I mean, is this another one of those not really needing it, but like the IP?
Here's the thing, bro, because I was actually originally sold on the Sideshow version because it kind of, again, it was just more nostalgic to me, mostly related to what I remember about the original film, what I wanted until, we got the production photos. And it was like, maybe it was the lighting. I don't know what it might have actually been at that point.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's something about it just didn't gel well. I can't, this one right here, I'm having a problem with it. I'm having a problem seeing Michael Keaton.
Yeah,
I guess. Yeah, I am. I'm having a problem actually seeing or identifying their version because it's just something about the headset. I don't know if it's the expression, but it's not all the way there for me. Like it really, really isn't. You know what I mean? Like I'm
not
trying
even right
to get
there.
around it. Nah, man. Like it's nah, bro. It's
Right.
just not. It's not something. I don't know what
I'm
it is.
with you. I agree. I some angles and I see.
Yeah,
but he does not come through strong in this figure. But I did not see the movie. I didn't know if the makeup. So
the movie. I mean, put it this way. I mean, body wise, as far as the accessories and everything that comes with it, then yeah, it definitely represents who he is in the film. But I think that as far as the expression, that's where I don't know, it's a bit up in the air for me. You want it, but and again, like I said, I think all things subjective. It might be that way for a lot of people might see it and say that it is or it does represent Keaton. For me, it just, I don't know what it is about it that I don't see it. Either angle, when you look at it, it's just like, I don't know. It's not strong enough to really say. But aesthetically, this is how the character looked on camera, on film. You know what I mean? That's what it was. But again, like I said, I'm having a hard time because I want to have a version of Beetlejuice in my collection. But see, here's where this wins out because of the accessories. The Sideshow version doesn't have any accessories other than like just the fingernail file. And I forget what else it comes with. It's the fingernail file and the book. That's it. It doesn't have like the tombstone. It doesn't have anything else. You know what I mean? So they're lacking in the accessories where this makes up for it in everything. And you get 2 head sculpts. So, definitively, you would say this is the better version. This is what you would want.
Right.
It's just
now you're like, I don't know. I'm looking at both versions, Sideshow and this, and I can't figure.
And it's just the Keaton head sculpt. And I totally agree. And I was talking about this with on the other day. I agree with,
man. Oh
yeah. I agree with it. It's just for some reason it doesn't. I don't know. I can't. I don't know, man. It's just it's. Is
it like Louis Labette saying the smile maybe throwing you off? Or?
It could be. It could be the smile throwing off a tad bit. I don't know. It could be that. I mean, it could definitely be. Maybe that might be the thing, or maybe just the expression. I don't know. I mean, right here with him, and I guess it's going to be angling because the second picture right here, the one furthest to your right or to my right, him looking down and looking up like that. Okay, I can sort of see it. And it's going to, I guess it's going to be have to gauge off of the expression more so than anything else. But right now, it's just, it's a toss up for me. I don't know.
I feel you.
I want to have the best version of Beetlejuice in my collection. This one wins out because of the accessories, but still, it's just the expression. And I don't know. Maybe once we see the, production photos and we get some of the blogger photos, it'll convince me even more then.
Yeah,
right
and
now,
a lot of these too, like when we get them in hand,
Yeah.
we're like, oh fuck, this is which I know Dylan's totally seen it on the other one here, and old 1/6 is a good point.
Yeah.
35 years age difference.
Yeah,
You know, so
and I
it's
get that. I definitely get that. But
Dude.
even when you see the film,
Mhm.
when you see the film and then you look at this character, this figure, this the subtleties of it. I don't know. I don't know. I just wait. I'll wait.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to wait because I haven't seen the movie yet either. So pretty tough on that one. Eric though says it mostly collect 1/6, but the 12 scale won the best Beetlejuice figure and accessories war so far. Definitely recommend looking at. I have not seen it. I'll have to take a look. So Christian Lopez, I've been waiting for a good rooted Beetlejuice for 5+ years probably. Yeah, what do you think, Rob?
I mean, I like it. If I like horror figures, you know, from I like those kinds of things. I think it's a fine representation of Beetlejuice, you know. I don't know if I would get it, but look, there's a chair.
Yeah. Well,
no, it's I like the figure. I have to say, like, I'm on the down slope of my figure collecting years. So I'm gonna go. I think what I'm gonna do is go back in and fill in holes in my collection. This is not one of those holes that I need filled.
Yeah,
that's fair, and it sounded kind of dirty at the same time.
No, well, I didn't mean it that way. I mean gaps in my gaps in my collection. I mean, to be honest, I want to display what I've got. Like, obviously, I want to get all the X06 figures because Star Trek means so much to me.
Right.
So that's one thing. But even I mean, I'm getting to the point where I'll tell you, working on this big project, the True Noir audio drama, I just want to make things. I'm getting to the point where I just want to spend the rest of my days making new stuff as opposed to. Because the whole thing about collecting figures and stuff for me was to be inspirational to go create your own things that somebody might make a figure. Hopefully one day you might make a figure that somebody would make a figure from. And that was always kind of my goal. And now I'm getting to the point where, not just because I don't mean to be morbid, but I'm getting older, and the idea of collecting has come to a place. I'm coming to a place where I'm like, I've collected, literally for my entire life. And now I just want to keep the things that I really, really like and kind of surround myself with those things. I'll give you an example. So there's a company, Partworks. I do a lot of Partworks models, and there's a company called Agora, and they do a 1/8 scale submarine James Bond Lotus submarine car from The Spy Who Loved Me. It's about like this big.
Okay, yeah,
it's dope. It's not fan home, like, but it's great. Now I started getting that. Like, I've always wanted a large scale, a 1/8 scale, something like that. Now that's something I can get behind. And that to me is something I would much rather have now than a new figure, is getting that. Yeah. Just because The Spy Who Loved Me was the first James Bond movie I saw in the theater.
Oh, okay.
Are you you know what, Rob? Honestly, like, you're not really the first person literally within the past week. I've heard the same conversation with like a lot of people who are just they're and I've asked around because I wanted to know, honestly, and it was a sense of it was a mixture of things. It was a sense of exhaustion, like people were just exhausted at the sense of just an overflow of figures that are dropping.
There's that too. I mean,
there was a lot of people that basically said that one of the biggest things that they were dealing with was just completely exhausted from just the whole overflow of just collecting figures in general. Like, there's no break in between. People can't breathe.
No, it's a lot, bro. Bombarded.
And it's such a weird thing. Like, you used to be able to get every figure that Hot Toys put out. If you want to collect figures, 10 years ago or whatever, you could get. And now it's gotten to the point where there's so many great figures coming, and it's almost like if you can't get what you want, then why bother doing it at all? Because all they do is they put stuff out, and you want all these things, and it gets so backlogged. And at the end of the day, you're like, it becomes not fun anymore. And I'm not saying but I look at these, like, to me, the figures that I've really enjoyed the most this year are these So Toys figures, to be honest. The Old Man Wolverine, I love that figure. And when Old Man Wolverine showed up in Venom and Deadpool and Wolverine, the brief thing when he shoots Wade on the stoop, I'm like, that's don't Hot Toys is not going to make old. Well, I shouldn't say that, but I don't think they're going to make an old man Wolverine. Hot Toys is not going to make Wolverine from Age of Apocalypse, that we saw in that. I mean, it might. You never know, but
right.
Yeah.
But like, that's a figure I would want to get. Hot Toys Age of Apocalypse Wolverine with no hand, but I don't know if they'll do that, and that would be something. But yeah, it's just getting to the point where the figures are great. We're getting the best figures we've ever got in our lives, but it's like,
well, that's a lot. It's a lot of stuff.
But it's a lot.
Yeah, and it just gets to the point where, when does it end?
Never. You have to decide.
It's a lot, and the discussions about these figures are getting a bit trivial. Like, what I mean by that is, it's like, you can tell like the excitements, but then also, it's not like, even before I became a content creator, bro, when I was watching videos and watching, reviewers and watching live streams, from the back end, I don't know, it just wasn't, as divisive as it is now.
No, like look at the discussion around like the 𝗣𝗔𝗧𝗥𝗖𝗢 Batmobile.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I just will say thank you, Carlos, for the $2 super chat, because that's going to be a whole other conversation.
No, but I mean,
look, thank you.
These are
Carlos.
These are collectibles that are being made by Yost is a small, and you look at what he was able to accomplish on that piece. It's a great piece, man. It's a great piece.
I'll say this, man. It is a great piece, right there.
It's like when Kenobi did his review of the Millennium Falcon cockpit. And he was like, I was just like, I'm like, dude, is this Millennium Falcon cockpit supposed to be an exact recreation of the set? I mean, it's made by a father and son team in Holland. When I got that Millennium Falcon cockpit, I know how I felt when I opened it up. I plugged it in. I'm like, this shit, you can see it CT. You guys know it's fucking dope. Do I sit there and like micromanage it? No, it's sitting on a shelf. It's for 6 scale figures. And when I see it turned on, I love it.
Yeah,
that's all that matters, dude.
But then when somebody sits there and like I'm sitting there going, it was made by a I keep saying husband and wife, a father and son team in the Netherlands that were doing it. It was not licensed. They're doing it for the love of it. I love it. I get it. Now I get people, they want perfection, but here's the thing to me. It's 6 scale. It's not a living, breathing 6-foot human being that's clothed in the same costumes that the character played in whatever movie you love. Yeah. It's and to sit there and get like as pissed as people get. I read. I'm like, what? This is not fun. It's a toy and it's cool. I used to buy Migos when I was 8 years old. I'm like, this is awesome. My Iron Man had fabric iron.
We almost did.
And I'm like, now I look at the Iron Man figures the Iron Man figures that Hot Toys makes are the most mind-blowing figures anybody's ever made. Great. They're so in the history of toys.
Yeah.
And I think about it, I'm like, I don't want to get into these arguments with people, and half the time they're micromanaging things or getting mad. I'm like, what? It's a toy.
Yeah. Well, I think what it comes down to, there's 2 things, and I'm going to say this and then wrap because I got to get going myself, guys. But I would say there's 2 things. We're all passionate. A lot of us are passionate. We all love shit. I think our positivity goes overboard, and sometimes some of our negativity goes overboard. I'm speaking as a consensus of the community, right? And that there are some that are just want to watch the world burn, and I don't know about those people, but I get that everybody can be passionate, and sometimes we will be like, well, fuck, it's this much money, or this Terminator's fucking almost $400. Do I need to get so? But I think at the end of the day, constructive criticism is always what's good, and
that's all. I think that's all we want. Is
I agree.
Constructive criticism, and that's okay, and it's okay to have that, and it's okay. And I said this the other day. It's okay for a lot of people who spent almost $2,000 to have those concerns, and it does. And I did say that it is a responsibility of us creators to give our honest opinions. But here's my thing, and I'll say this, and I don't mean to hijack this. I just want to. My thing is my review and what I've actually done. I spoke from a place where I didn't have, like, everybody's experience is going to be different. I didn't have a lot of flaws that everybody else had. So I can only speak to the things that I've seen and the things that work for me. Mine was
Right.
almost next to perfect, to be quite honest. You know, hence, you know, some minor things that, you know, whatever. And I've already discussed that with Yost, but I gave my honest opinion about it. Not everybody's experience is going to be there, but I didn't realize, like, literally, like, it was just, it was the most exhausting. I literally, I look at this thing now as if it's almost the bane of my existence. And I was looking forward to it. I was
Same.
really looking forward to this piece,
Same.
bro. And I could not wait to get it. And the love was completely there. But now it's gone. And I just got to be completely honest. It's gone. And that's what I feel bad about, bro. Like the whole experience is just ruined for me right now.
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer, this whole situation. And
That'll go
like,
away though. If you're gonna,
it
hang
will
on
go
to
away.
it,
It'll
still
go away. And
look. How about
people
me? I
will-
have a Hot Toys fucking Batmobile from '89.
Yeah, well, I think
I've
people
always
will-
loved it until
people
now.
will start getting it. We'll see how the final is, and we'll kind of go from there. And you know, it's just and try to, you know, I get that, but I do want to say what's up to S Beam though, man. He says hello all. Hope you're having a great night, and I did want to say happy birthday.
Happy
I know
birthday,
it was,
SB.
I think it was it yesterday? My apologies, or is it today? I'm so sorry, but I know it was your birthday. So you know, happy birthday to S Beam, everybody. Wish him well.
Happy birthday,
happy
dude.
birthday. So, but guys, yeah. Other than that, I could talk about this all night too. But it is. But I'm gonna go ahead
Let
and
it go.
wrap for now. We're at that 2 hour. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Rob, of course, I haven't seen in a while, so it's great to see you.
Yeah.
You know, do you have anything coming up or anything you want to discuss? Or
No, I mean, just True Noir. You can still support it.
Yeah.
You know, we still need your support for our audio drama. And the Kickstarter ended yesterday, but I think for 6 weeks you can still get in. Basically, our Kickstarter was a pre-order for the show, and it's a 10-episode fully immersive audio drama. When I say fully immersive, it's fully immersive. And of course, Michael Rosenbaum plays our lead. Our lead actor is Michael Rosenbaum. From the Inside of You podcast, or Lex Luthor on Smallville. He's absolutely terrific. And a star-studded cast. And I'm really, really excited. I can't wait for everybody to hear it. I've been enjoying making this more than I've enjoyed things in a long time. And
I'm proud of you, bro.
You're gonna really like
me
it.
too. That's awesome.
And I think that's kind of what's changed in me. You know, I just want to keep making things, and if I can keep furthering that, I'll be doing okay.
Are we going to see you back on the Campia show?
Well, that's the only reason I'm gone. I mean, I'd like to go back. I mean, if I've got the time, but you know, even that, I driving there, you know, driving in an hour and a half each. It's an hour and a half, and it's just been difficult for the But I mean, I like doing it. But even that, even talking about movie news and stuff, like I've been moving more toward editorials on my own show. Like I'm going to do a show tonight where I'm going to talk about an experience a teacher that I know had with pushback he got to his film curriculum.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying doing more editorializing than you know, that kind of thing, and just getting older, getting into better shape and making stuff. But True
I feel
Noir,
you there. Shit, man, I got myself out of control.
True Noir is
happens.
something I think people are really really, when people hear it, it's so much fun. I mean, it's like I wanted to make an audio drama that felt like it was a movie that you just couldn't see, but if you were listening to it, it feels
awesome,
like a movie. And with all of our cast of characters and all the actors, that's what we've done.
Katie Sackhoff is there too.
Katie Sackhoff is in it.
Bro, please, can you do me a favor, bro? Please, can you? I just need her autograph on something, bro. Please.
I could ask her.
Please, just tell her she, one of her biggest fans is right here, bro. Please tell her, man.
She's first of all, she is an absolutely delightful human being.
She's an amazing person.
She's a great actress.
Yeah,
she is so sweet and so nice, and she came prepared, and she'll break your heart. She'll break your heart in the show because she's our main character. Well, spoiler alert, she's our main character's fiance, and let's just say they don't get married.
Yeah, I want to see it. I can't, bro. When it's out, I cannot wait.
We're gonna release it. We're gonna release it next month.
Yeah, I can't.
So
there we go. There we go.
Let's go.
Well, hell yeah, man. So you're doing a show tonight then?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think I've got a show. I was going to do a show last night, but I was just so tired. But then I got involved editing the show. I've been editing True Noir. I'm like, I keep editing it, and then suddenly it's 4 a.m. I'm like, uh-oh.
Yeah. All good. All good.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, guys, definitely check out Rob if you haven't. I'm sure you guys already have. Leo, my man, as well. Thank you for
Yeah,
coming
brother.
tonight, hanging out with us, man.
Appreciate that, bro.
You got some stuff coming up as well, right? Tomorrow morning, I believe.
Yeah, we got a show, Collectors Lounge tomorrow. And then also I'm dropping. Well, it's the premiere of the because you asked. Because you asked,
Hey, there you go. There you
go. I did a unboxing review on the Wolverine brown suit. So that video uploaded, and that's what I was doing behind the scenes. It uploaded, it's ready to go. It's going to release at 9 a.m. tomorrow.
We're gonna clap for that one because
yeah,
I told you, I was like, fuck, I know you don't like to do them too much, but I was like, come on, man.
I didn't. I honestly,
it.
I did not want to do another review, bro. I honestly did not. I'm not gonna lie, I did not want to do another review, but I was like, you know what? Because you know, he was like, man, why don't you just go ahead and do it? I was like, all right, I'll do it.
It made sense, right? Like,
yeah,
you know the stuff and the comics, and it's Hano. It's the first one, technically, kind of, you know. So,
so I do that. Which, honestly, bro, can I say something? And this might not be, it might not go well for a lot of people, but I think I'm gonna cancel that yellow suit. I think I
did.
Hell no!
I think
Hano number one.
What I did, I canceled it, but only because I wanted the brown suit.
That's
I didn't
exactly for me, and the reason why also is because I'm getting the live action yellow suit, you know, from the
Deadpool,
Hugh Jackman version, and I still have the yellow suit from Sideshow. So I wanted the brown one more so than anything. That's the one I wanted the most. So the yellow suit, so I had to choose between the two. And the brown one won out for me, bro. So, you know.
Yeah. So. Well, hell yeah. I'm going to watch it. Dude, that's awesome. It's going to drop tomorrow.
Yeah. Tomorrow, 9 o'clock, 9 a.m.
Okay. Yeah. Then I definitely, for sure. Guys, you got to check that one. I'm glad you did it. Because I was like, well, let's just see it. It's Hano. It's people are going to want to know about Hano. And, you know, you're like me and most of us, you know, super comic book fans. So I was like, yeah, let's do it, man. But, hell yeah. And then, you know, you're doing the Collectors Lounge tomorrow as well?
Yeah. Collectors Lounge tomorrow at 12 o'clock, same time. We'll be doing that. And yeah, I have also, also really quick, I'm actually I think it's next Thursday. I'm not really sure unless we have to reschedule. I'm going to be talking to a few, I don't want to give away. I'm just going to basically, I don't know what's what. I'm going to be talking to at least 4 comic book writers and well-known writers that I'm going to actually be talking to next Thursday. I think it's next Thursday. I think we've teed it up for next Thursday. But we're going to talk about, so it's going to be right. I'm not going to say the name yet. You won't know until the day before. I'm not going to say the names of them, but you'll know the day before. And you'll be like, oh, wow. So this is probably the most excited I've been about a project and something that I've been wanting to do now for the longest time. And once I got their blessings and I got all of them on board, I was over the moon. But I was like, I'm just so excited about it. I'm just going to wait until the day before because I don't want any surprises. I don't want
don't spill the beans. Wrong. We'll just keep it good.
Yeah, I'm so excited about this. I'm more excited about this than anything. So yeah.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be awesome. Hell yeah. All right, man. Well, and then I guess we got CT, my man. Thank you for being here with me.
Yeah, man.
Well.
Yeah. I just want to go ahead and talk a little bit about Discord. The Discord has been blowing up. We're getting a lot of people in there, and
yes,
big crowds. A lot of topics, unboxings, watch parties as usual. And you know, I know me and you, we've talked. It's been tough, hard to get you to turn that camera on and keep that streaming schedule. I know you've been very busy. Your work's got you busy, and that's a good problem to have with your camera. So we talked about me turning my camera on. So I think that's where we're gonna go with Scum and Villainy. We're gonna go ahead and I would ask our members to stay tuned because we're gonna start there. We're gonna stream as a members only thing. It's gonna kind of be like a moving target. We'll turn the cameras on when we get some good drops and releases, and we'll get the crew together, and we're just gonna start as a members only, and then take it from there. But we're excited. So Scum and Villainy Discord, will go live at some point. So stay tuned.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool, guys. It'll be here on the channel, so we're just not sure when, but stay tuned on that. And like C2 was saying, you were chopping a little there, sorry, but yeah, stay tuned on that, man. I'll go.
Yeah.
We'll do it for the members first, see how this is, but it'll be fun, man. It'll be really cool. So other than that,
yeah, we're working out the bugs. I got to work my camera and audio out, so I apologize, and hang in with me there while I work out these kinks. But
yeah, it'll be all right. yeah. I figured Crib Mario was fall asleep. It is all good. I'm sure he'll be next week, but yeehaw, Doc. Hell yeah, guys. Other than that, I'm waiting, as you guys probably already know. I was gonna do the 89 Batmobile. I did kind of a video just to show what it is, to try to say, hey, look, it is what it is right now. It's not bad, it's really not, but
which was awesome. I like how you did that, bro.
Well, thanks. I was like, let me put it on my turntable and just kind of
I like
let it run and just do a little update. Hey, I appreciate that, because that's all I'll say. Yost was like, hey, because there was some dings in packaging. It's not that bad. It's not supposed to be that way.
Yeah,
that's the whole point I was trying to get across. So he asked me to wait. He was going to send a replacement. Cool, I'll wait. Everybody else, I know you put yours out. Jay, a few others, great. So it's out there. And we'll see what happens.
I did it so I can get it over with and be done with it, and I'm good.
I just wanted to mention. I did just wanted to mention that I know we've been giving you a lot of heat about getting your review out, but in all fairness, Mafia he unboxed his live in Discord. We had a full of people. There was nothing to go ahead and hide or conceal or anything like that. In fact, it went right from the shipper right to the table, open it up, and we all looked at it and unboxed it together. So just another reason why to get in that Discord and be a part.
Yeah, because it was fun doing that. And I will say, Figurecraft, if you're here, man, kudos, man, for doing a live unboxing, because I did that with the 66 and I was like, nah, I'm good. Just because fucking with vehicles live is a bitch. The box and trying to get everything out, and it's heavy, and then fuck. So that was cool. That was cool, man. I tuned in a little bit. I watched your replay on that, but yeah, I mean, first and last, brother. That was my 66. I was like, nope, because I was gonna do it with the Afterlife, the Ecto 1, and I was like, nah, fuck that. I already did
This was the
live unboxing on vehicles. No, man.
The first huge vehicle I got from Jazz Inc. and the last. Because again, it's not because of the experience, but just mainly more so for me because of the expense. It's just totally. I can't see myself going down this road again for that, something that big. Figure wise it'd be something, because I can't wait for that Catwoman. Once that's released, I'll definitely get that one, but I am definitely not doing a review. No, we're done. But I'm not doing that. Nope, I'm good.
I'll stay away from that. Right. So, well, listen, guys, we're gonna wrap, man. I got to get going, but
me too.
Make sure to subscribe to everybody here, guys. We will be back next week, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Stay safe out there.
See you later.